What's going on, DSG? It's your boy DarrnellBradley back at y'all another video, and today we've got the original main man, CJ the Champ. AZULA, A Journey into Insanity. I can already hear the facts. I can already hear the facts, 'cause that bitch was crazy. That bitch, she was out her mind. Yeah, yeah. We gonna see what he got. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. We can hear that any further, but don't. 3, 2, 1, click.
So this man Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald ass kid glowing and floating in the air, AZULA fries this nigga.
Yeah, she was not about that. Wait till you power up shit. CJ finally presents a new series. Okay. The Asylum. My man, what? Did he get an edit for this? Like, that's interesting looking. Oh, instead of the black Air Force table, now we just got some of the most dysfunctional motherfuckers in anime. That's what we Yo, I feel like this could fill up. You have more of thems. And you know what? But you do have some transcending people that could be in both. You know what I'm saying? But all right.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the Asylum. Now, I know this is a change of scenery, and I know damn well some of y'all niggas is probably like, CJ, what the f is going on? And it's simple, really. Unlike the round table where we deal with the most menacing foes, over here in the Asylum, we deal with some ass niggas that got some screws loose in their head. For an example, we got this weird nigga that be f***ing with hands, a plethora of psycho bitches, literal clowns and
my boy said a plethora, and he was not lying. All right.
Basically the entirety of Gotham City, and a motherless psycho princess that is off a perk, who we will be focusing on today. Patient 001, AZULA. Now let me quickly explain how this is going to work. Unlike roundtable trials where we have exhibits, in the Asylum, we will be using our handy dandy sanity meter, and it's very simple to understand.
All right.
The crazier that nigga gets, the higher the level. It's basically just like a GTA wanted level. And with that out the way, commence rehabilitation. So as we know, this man Ozai sent his war machine of a daughter to first go after Zuko and Iroh. This man Ozai basically said, AZULA, your uncle is a bitch, and so is your—
Bro, you sound like Uncle Ruckus straight up, dog. That man said, father said, AZULA, get them niggas right there. I got the rope right. Yo.
Scarface bitch of a brother. Find they sorry asses. So she began her first goose chase of many out here going to find Zuko and Iroh. And just look at this, bruh. This is how you could tell the early signs that she was crazy. She got these poor souls carrying her ass. Now, yes, shawty's royalty and shit, but bitch, you can walk. You out here breaking these poor niggas' backs.
You know what's crazy is that stuff was commonplace. You know what I'm saying? Hell, probably is in some places. I don't even know. I always thought that shit was extra. Like, damn, for real, you can't walk yourself? Like, what the fuck? Come on now.
I know they hate their job. And then she gets out and immediately starts threatening her own guard. Had these grown-ass men shaking. She was like, okay, first of all, thank you everybody for coming on this forceful manhunt with me of my uncle and my brother. But, if you fail me, I will burn your corpse and throw you overboard so your family doesn't get your fucking body for your fucking funeral. Dismissed. And she started threatening the captain of the ship. Bro said, I'm sorry, princess, but I don't think the tides is gonna let us get in by nightfall. But then she told this nigga, well, that's your problem, cause if you don't get the ship in by nightfall, I'm throwing your ass overboard and you could complain about the tides when you're fucking drowning. Yes, ma'am. So later on, AZULA ends up finding Zuko and Iroh, and then she started to use her S-tier manipulation. She started telling this man Zuko, okay, so listen, Zuzu, daddy wants you home like now.
Listen, Zuzu.
But Zuko and Iroh was like, oh, hell no, why the hell should we trust your ass? Especially Zuko, cause he like, why the fuck will my dad want me home after he banished me, burnt off half my face, and sent me in exile with this terrible ass ponytail on the back of my fucking head?
Oh God, I had got to say, his transition from bad guy to good guy, the hair was definitely the signification of his transformation, because whoo, I don't know, the bald ponytail thing, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the others, it could be a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it, but for me personally, I don't know about that. And on Zuko, I was much happier when like, listen, if it was just a straight bald head, we'd be fine. And was sporting that shit all over the place. But that did what was happening, what's going on up there? I don't.
Like, seriously, was this a part of the banishment? Like, what is this, bro?
For
like
real.
a horsetail, nigga?
Something.
And to add more fuel to the fire, Azula's ass was smiling while watching her brother get his face burnt off. Like, you sick ass nigga. You enjoyed that shit, didn't you?
She was like, one step closer to the throne, my nigga.
Hell no. But Azula, with her A-tier manipulation abilities, ended up convincing them to come back with her. So they end up walking up to the ship. And of course, Azula's little rat ass is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy y'all both came. Now we can be a big, happy family again. But this man, Iroh, was on his P's and Q's. He was like, oh no, Ho done got us in the trap.
It's a setup.
So then the idiot captain ends up saying, everybody all hands on deck. We're taking the prisoners home.
Is this nigga serious?
Oh, yeah,
I forgot that. That man did straight fumble the bag. Yo, and it's crazy because to make a mistake like that, being who he was under the command of Azula, whatever. If I was him, I'd have just jumped off the damn platform. I'd have been like, all right, well, I'm exiled. Fuck. Like, I'm sorry, you ain't about to torch my ass. Not today. I'm about to help these two, run through these niggas, and then we out. Because obviously, I'm on a different side now.
Iroh started throwing hands, out here boxing the hell out of these boys. And obviously, Zuko pissed off, so he ends up confronting Azula.
He wasn't there yet.
She is outclassing the hell out of him.
He wasn't there yet.
Single hit. This is embarrassing, Zuko. I guess that burnt left eye of yours must really be a handicap. Because my boy, you can't hit nothing. Your vision gotta be fucked up. So then she grabs him, makes bro stumble and fall on his ass, and then she starts charging up lightning, bro. She is going for the kill shot. But that man, Iroh, had to grab her and redirect that shit and had to kick his ungrateful niece overboard. So after she failed trying to capture Iroh and Zuko, she ended up realizing she was like, I guess it's time to get the girls back together. So Azula sets out to go get her friends. And the first girl she goes and gets is Ty Lee. And she did her so dirty.
Because Ty Lee, she a positive soul. You know what I'm saying? She easily influenced.
She gaslit the shit out of Ty Lee, her own best friend. So obviously Ty Lee was happy to see Azula. She was like, oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in so long. But Azula's old trifling ass was like, yes, queen, but what the fuck are you doing at this circus? I'm exploring myself. Yes. Okay, listen, boo-boo. I have a mission and I need you like now. But girl, I'm so happy here. I'm like really in tune with my zodiac sign right now.
Really, nigga?
Okay, yeah, fuck all this. I'll leave you to it. But then before Azula leaves, she ends up saying, oh, girl, but before I leave, I'm gonna be watching your show tonight. So break a leg. And look at her change in her face, bro. She's like, oh, hell no. So later that night, they end up having the show and, yeah, this is just unexplainable.
Later that night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Ty Lee. Oh my gosh, yes, queen, you are doing great. Excuse me. Yes, your highness. Could you possibly light the net on fire?
Huh?
Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken,
She's like, is this not a performance? Am I not here to be entertained? Light that shit on fire.
Your best friend up there? Motherfucker, did it look like I stuttered? Light the net on fire. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh my God, is this hoe trying to kill me? And no, then she got the audacity to ask this man, how many animals you got? Because release all them niggas. Entertain me, bitch.
Yo, yeah, nah, chick was off her rocker, bro. Off her rocker. Like, here's the thing. When you give an unstable motherfucker power, you get Azula and Hitler. That's what you end up with. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Quit giving these unstable ass motherfuckers power. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Trump ass too, all right? I don't care what none of y'all say. Like, these motherfuckers is unstable. All right.
So yeah, after the show, she is backstage with her. She's just complimenting her and everything. She's like, oh my gosh, that was such an exquisite show. I can't wait to see you do this all over again tomorrow. But Tylee was like, hell no, I'm never doing that shit again. I almost fucking died. Bitch, I'm joining you on your mission. So after she got Tylee, she went to go get May's old gloomy ass.
And think about May, like, dang, you went and got your son's ex. Like, Azula was on different kind of timing, bro. She was a straight menace, sadistic, manipulative, just all bad, bro.
And she ain't even hesitate to join. She basically said, oh my gosh, girl, about damn time. Get me the fuck out of this dirty ass city. And just like that, the Fire Nation City Girls were in business. But nah, they pull up on Aang, Katara, and Sokka to do a hostage trade with Boomy and May's little ugly ass baby brother. Like, what the hell is that cut, little nigga? Little bro got a goatee on his head. And they named the little baby Tom Tom. What type of stupid ass?
I said he got a goatee on his. Listen, what's so fucked up about that statement is like how true it is. Don't ever do this to your children. You hear me? I'm talking to you. You know who you is. This right here, don't do that. Don't do that. God knows somebody was watching Avatar, was like, oh, that's so cute. Don't do it. Don't do this. This is a no-no. Okay? Because you're going to take pictures of this. And then you're going to try to show motherfuckers. See, don't do that.
His name is that. But then here come Azula's little snarky ass. She started saying, now May, why are we trading a king for a little 2-year-old with a fucked up haircut? And she had May thinking, she was like, you know what?
Hold up, wait a minute.
So she ended up calling off the deal. So Aang started running to get Boomy. And while he was jumping, he ended up exposing his bald ass head. So she started hawking this man down. Shawty is on a mission. So she ends up kicking Boomy's big ass casket. And this man Aang had to start surfing. And wait a minute.
The thing is, Boomy playing right now because Boomy can. I can't remember. I think I remember. Right? It's been a minute since I've seen, but like, he could have got out of that. You know what I'm saying? I know they can't metal bend, but he did some shit with his face while he was in there, like just moved to some shit and like rocks move. You know what I'm saying? I know Toph was the first like metal bender, but I think he was looking around. He could have got out of that. All right, move.
She ends up kicking Boomy's big ass casket, and this man Aang had to start surfing. And wait a minute, pause. Azula out here really hitting the Itachi. She on there. I'm about.
Hold up, on God. Wait a minute.
And wait a minute.
On God, that's straight up. Okay.
Azula out here really hitting the Itachi. She on there. I'm about to murder my whole clan timing. So she starts chasing Aang on this Sonic the Hedgehog looking stage. She start hitting this man with the aerials. He. She is not playing with Aang's small ass. And then she threw a whole fire wheel at him. But this man Boomy ended up yelling Aang out.
Okay. So yeah, he could do some stuff. Okay, so maybe he couldn't like get out. All right. I think he says something about it toward the end. I'm not sure.
Just the beginning of the wild goose chase. She was on this nigga Aang dick 24/7 trying to capture his ass. Damn near rivaling Zuko head ass. Like, look at this, bro.
Yo, what was that?
Dick 24/7 trying to capture his ass. Damn near rivaling Zuko head ass.
Yo, why is this? Why is this? La. I thought that this was bad. If they really would have hit the seasons and had my man out there and he hit this one, I wouldn't have known what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Like, I don't want to say I wouldn't have watched it because it was looking dope, but I was watching, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot better aspects to the show than this nigga hair, but this nigga hair would have been a prime area of just no for me. Like, what? Bald ass head, 2 ponytails, yo. Sorry.
Ass. Like, look at this, bro. Over the course of multiple episodes, she is chasing this man down in this big ass train. And then look at what she is riding, bro. Not a overgrown salamander. And they was on dick for days. They follow these niggas everywhere. Look at the bags under their eyes, bruh. That's how you know that lack of sleep is kicking in. They looking like me after I finish editing a video. Dead and cooked. But nah, later on, she ended up catching up to this man.
Yo, that part too. That man said after he finished editing, that's why we gotta give CJ the props. You know what I'm saying? That's where he's at, because through this man has created an entire genre of content with the others that have started doing the same. but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? The work that CJ put in, there's a reason why he don't drop as often as the others. Is because the work he puts into his videos goes so much further. All right, it's not a joke like that. This man, he puts these videos together and lets you know why he is who he is. But all right, let's go.
In this abandoned old western town, looking like they about to have a duel at high noon. And look at all this shit she talking. Aang asks, "Who are you?" And she puts her hand over her eye, and she's like, "Can't you see the family resemblance? I just have a fat ass scar on my face because I'm not a pussy." And speaking of the devil, this man Zuko comes out of nowhere. Bro said, "Heard you talking shit, bitch."
See, he's transformed. He's going through his transformation. He's got the hair on his head. He's doing things. Like I said, the ball would have been fine, but he growing it out and grows out. Hey.
Bitch. So they about to have a whole triple threat match. So Azula strikes first and sends Zuko flying. And look at Aang's face. He's like, oh nah, my arch rival, my Vegeta, my Sasuke just got washed in 1 second by his sister. I'm out this bitch.
I need to get out of here.
But Azula was not letting this man get away. Already had this man Aang going timber, and the triple threat match was going crazy. Look at his movement. She has control of this entire fight. But look at this big brain play by Aang. Bro let her in this building with no floor, and she was balancing for her life. And then Zuko's dumbass ran in there and fell.
They really emphasized on the levels between Zuko and Azula. I'll give him that, man. They was like, for all intents and purposes, when you compare these two, just consider Zuko the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Azula's obviously more unstable, but we got Zuko as the punk. Not the punk. Hey, that's it. Zuko ain't a punk. Okay, he'll fight. He'll try. But yo, I will give it to Zuko. He had the sickest fighting style in the show. You know, that breakdance fighting shit, like that was on point.
Nah, this man Zuko just getting tossed, bro.
Yeah, he's not doing too good.
She had this man Aang doing Sonic and Mario wall jumps. But nah, she had this man Aang cooked. He looked all over for Buddy. But then Katara came in and saved Aang's legacy. And after this, the whole damn cast was about to jump her. And look at her. She like, oh, wow, I am baffled. So what, y'all are just gonna jump a poor innocent little girl? Pathetic. So look at her, she acting like she about to surrender, but she said, psych, and lands a critical hit on Iroh, and she just dips. Shawty made her unk a pack and her brother traumatized. But nah, you're probably thinking, how more insane can this person get?
If you haven't seen it, you would be thinking that, but if you had seen it, oh my lord. What? We still at the tip of the iceberg. That's the thing. Azula, she crazy right now. She crazy. You know, she lost it. She's crazy. Crazy bitch. All right. But here's the thing. She still has her composure. That's the thing you have to realize. She's a composed insane. You know, I'm a functioning insane person. But once she loses, all right.
Well, try drilling a hole into the Great Wall of China.
I remember that.
Bossing Saber. Come on, bro. It's literally the Great Wall of China. Shawty really got an oversized screwdriver and tried to drill a hole in this big-ass wall. She is really out here vandalizing one of the wonders of the world. And all for what? For daddy's approval. So this man Aang had to go on a side quest to save this damn city from Azula's tyrannical drill. So Azula comes up here and just starts whooping Aang's ass again. And look at her hit the splits right here. She said, my mobility is elite. And jumps up and hits this man with a spinning fireball attack.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She high functioning unstable. She is high functioning unstable. This girl had moves, bro. She did that. You can't take that away. She did that. She's fucking crazy. Like, there's a reason she was where she was at, bro.
She's about to kill his bald ass. But that man's plot armor kicked in, and that man turned his armor to the thing. So Azula starts running at this man Aang, but all this shit just spews everywhere. Okay, hold on, brother. Actually, something kind of crazy. Hold on. All this chunky liquid just goes everywhere, and it gave Aang the time to do an orbital drop. So he DK slams the drill, and Azula goes flying. And Azula's evil scheme for the week was over. Until she did some more crazy shit and decided to take over the entire Earth Kingdom.
That part.
You what?
So how Azula took over the entire Earth Kingdom should be studied. First of all, look at this S-tier espionage. Shawty's whole team took the whole Kyoshi Warriors fit, after, guess what? Flashback, she snuffed them hoes. Look at Ty Lee giving this girl hands. Gave this girl a whole 5-piece combo and blew her back out.
Yeah, Ty Lee was, wow, the Riley Reid picture, bro. Wow, for real. But yeah, no, that joint, like, that was crazy with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put her in the Hidden Leaf on some Hugo Clan stuff, and that's it. It's wraps, man. She got the joints, the chakra points. It's all done with that.
Then Azula finessed Suki, bodied her ass, and put her ass into a prison. So now we go back to the present day and poor Katara, bruh. She thought this was the real Kyoshi Warriors. But I ain't gonna lie, what happened to her right here was kind of deserved, though. Because she was really being the Karen, I ain't gonna lie. Out here trying to report Iroh and Zuko, just trying to serve tea peacefully, damn it. Let them serve their tea, nigga! I'm sorry.
Yeah, they was on a whole reversal arc, and people didn't want to believe him because of things. She kind of played herself, but yeah.
But anyways, Katara got you. So after this, Azula ends up taking over the entire Dai Li because of Long Fang's old treacherous, traitorous ass out here trying to stage a coup. You bum. But anyways, bro, she ended up taking over the entire Earth Kingdom Black Ops and had these niggas snatching up every single Earth Kingdom general. The Dai Li was sneaking the hell out of these boys. She ends up capturing Zuko after she sent some fake-ass note saying the Earth King wanted to try their tea. And then she takes the Earth King himself hostage. Like, bruh, it can't get cleaner than that.
High functioning, unstable. That's what I'm saying. Like, she made critical plays. She did critical moves up in that bit. Like, she was one of them's, bro. I'm over here looking at this thing like, all right, I know Zuko Daddy's supposed to be like that guy at the end of the but like, honestly, what's the point? Like, he ain't doing like she doing, bro. I know he already the Fire Lord and da-da-da-da-da. But, I mean, like, honestly, I feel like if he looked at her and was like, you can't have the throne, she'd have probably got it anyway.
This is goddamn elite espionage. But nah, this man Long Fang thought he was him. After they finished the coup, this man said, all right, boys, arrest her. But they was like, nah, nigga, you pussy. We following Big Azula in this hoe. And
nah, they knew it was, they was like, look. Out of the two of you, she'll fuck you up. So we ain't gonna do that. And we already seen what she did to other people, and we seen how she did with the Earth King. Look, we already know what she's capable of. You telling us to do something that's stupid right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about following orders and but I'm not gonna like run headfirst into an ass whooping that I know I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
then she looked at this man like, oh my God, you really thought that you was him? Yeah, shut the fuck up, get on your knees, and start glazing me, bitch.
I apologize for my outburst.
You are not him.
And just like that, Ba Sing Se was hers. But nah, she was not done yet, but she was about to commit probably her most notorious act. So leading up to this, as we know, Azula manipulated the hell out of Zuko's dumbass.
Oh, when this was a heart moment with Zuko, because he was like, he's doing it, he's on the right track, and then he just straight relapsed.
Get him to join her after having a whole sentimental conversation with Katara and his uncle saying, don't do it, nigga. But nah, while Azula's getting tag teamed by Aang and Katara, this man Zuko came into the fight and he thought about it for a second, but he was like, you know what? I'm gonna join my crazy ass sister. So he starts blasting at Aang, and I ain't gonna lie, this fight was brutal. The Azula and Zuko duo was cooking. First off, Aang got fucked up. Azula.
I'm sorry. He said this fight was cooking. First off, Aang got fucked up. It's like, before we go anywhere about this fight, y'all need to know this specific bit of information right here. This nigga got cooked. Get it? Because they're firebenders. But yeah, nah, all right.
And Zuko duo was cooking.
Oh my
First
God.
off, Aang got fucked up. Azula bull rushed this man and sent Aang flying to God knows where, and Katara just got jumped. Like they whooped her ass like it was no tomorrow. So now it looked bad. The Dai Li was here to add on to the jumping. The Azula and Zuko duo was cooking like Shaq and Kobe. So this man Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the Avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald ass kid glowing and floating in the air,
Azula said none of that.
Rise this nigga.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't got time to watch this. What are you kidding? Like that part. Like, I gotta say, like, I know we call her insane and high fun, whatever, but like, she wasn't taking no chances. Like, she was meticulous. Like, she was smart. Hey, it is what it is. But she woo, like, you just gonna sit, you see this man glowing and shit? Like, yeah, we just go ahead and shut that down real quick.
Shorty said, fuck your transformation ass sequence. This ain't no anime, nigga. It may be inspired by it, but I don't play by those rules, bitch. She put this man Aang in a pack. Had this little nigga in a coma. When the nigga woke up,
he had hair. I knew it. I knew that. That's exactly what happened, though.
So after Azula packed up Aang and took over the entirety of Ba Sing Se, she ends up going to tell Ozai that Zuko killed the Avatar, but he know damn well Aang ain't dead because the series ain't in yet. That's how you know the main character ain't dead. Well, until Korra. But anyways, Zuko busts up in her room trying to interrogate her and shit, asking why'd you do it, and she like, oh my God. Okay, first of all, Zuko.
Nah, she know that nigga ain't dead too. She was like, nah, I don't want that on me. I don't want that on. Thought she was doing something nice. Nah, she knew that nigga wasn't dead. She was like, nah, see, we gonna ahead and let you. We gonna let that play you.
You're ruining my fucking beauty sleep. And second, you should be happy because daddy fucking hated you. You should be lucky he's not burning off the other half of your face.
Really, nigga?
Now go ahead and pack your bags because you're going on a girls trip to Miami.
Oh, hell no, man.
The next day.
I'm out of town, doesn't win my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
Scram, little niggas. Now, why the hell did she have to do that? Like, honest question. You know how hard it is to make a sandcastle? Well, nah, but during this entire beach episode, you end up figuring out that Azula's social skills are terrible, and I blame this on her parents. This whole trip, she was just set up for failure. First of all, you know every single simp on this damn beach is gonna be trying to get with Ty Lee. Second, May and Zuko a whole damn couple, so you know damn well they're gonna be off somewhere just cuddling up and shit. So you already third wheeling, but to make it worse, your social skills are terrible because all you know is war. Perfect example. Look at this volleyball game right here. She is out here analyzing a pickup beach volleyball game. She's saying, okay guys, I watch Haikyuu, so I know how to play volleyball. See that girl dribbling the ball over there? I bet you she had a childhood injury. Target her the whole game. And this whole game was overkill. They was out here looking like the 2016, 2017 Warriors.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Look at this last spike. Boom!
Game time.
So
out here.
She destroyed the entire volleyball court. She yapping at them like she in an old school MW2 lobby. Get the fuck off of my court, you lame ass trash ass niggas. You should feel fucking humiliated because how trash y'all are. I just saw the game, bitch ass nigga. Okay, ladies.
Yeah, no.
But no.
Yeah, that definitely that. Remember that composure I was talking about? It was breaking around here. You know what I'm saying? When she's in a regular civilian situation, it just don't work. She start to break because it's too little. It's too small of an event for her. She don't know how to handle it.
Oh, it got worse than this. They ended up going to this party, and Azula's Riz is absolutely terrible, bro. Just listen to this shit, bro.
That's a sharp outfit, Chan. Careful. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship. Thousands to drown at sea. Because it's so sharp.
What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that?
She gave it a solid shot. She gave it a solid technique. That she was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
But no, this whole party was terrible. Ty Lee ended up getting trapped in the corner by like 5 niggas. You know damn well what they trying to do. They trying to run the Polar Express on her ass.
Wow, that man said the Polar Express.
She had to make her escape immediately. And Azula was down bad this whole party. She had her asking Ty Lee, why won't guys talk to me? Well, I mean, it doesn't help that your wrist is terrible, Azula, but you should try not looking like a total bitch all the time. But no, Azula ends up finally talking to this one dude. And bro, oh my God, this is just so bad, bro. So she trying to raise this nigga up. She like, oh my gosh, your arms are like so strong. And this nigga talking like muscle man. Oh yeah, really? My mom gave me these muscles. No, they end up kissing each other. But then this is where everything just goes south. She was like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. You know what would make this even more hotter?
You bend the fuck over, getting on all fours while I'm dominating your ass. And together we will rule this earth and dominate the world and burn it all to the ground.
She did kind of. Look, she was happy. She met somebody. Things were going nice. And, you know, in those situations, sometimes you move a little fast. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, you move a little fast. You know what I'm saying? Other people talking about, you know, let's get a place and da-da-da-da-da and get married. You think that would be moving fast in this particular situation? She just went for world domination. You know what she on. Good plan.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta take a doodle. I gotta take a doodle.
So yeah, that happened. But no, look at this toxic shit. They end up going back to that dude's house and they just trash the whole place. And look at her behind him. She is enjoying his sweet tears. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get to the turning point. Now, we all know that she warned Ozai about the invasion and everything, and then she played tag with Aang and them, blah, blah, blah. We going straight to Boiling Rock, because this is where her sanity shits the bed. So while she's fighting Zuko, Sokka, and them trying to escape the prison, May ends up betraying her, allowing Zuko...
When she started losing her control over the people that she had control over, she started losing it.
So to leave. So she ends up confronting her. She like, what the fuck are you doing? Saving my mans, a feeling that you will never know. Ooh. Oh, wow, looks like Miss Gloomy got her mouth on her. Looks like I should close it. But Ty Lee ends up blocking her and puts her on her ass. She is shook. But she should have saw this coming though, because their entire friendship was just based off of fear. I mean, if you go back into the past, Azula was a little asshole. I mean, look at this. Azula's doing this cartwheel and she falls on her ass. And she sees Ty Lee perfectly do it. You know what Azula does? Your ass, bitch. Like, bruh. And look what she does to May and Zuko. She puts this apple on her head, lights the apple on fire, and they end up busting their ass. And she just laughing at it. No wonder your mama thought you was a monster. And nah, bro, we go back to the present. She like, the hell with y'all dirty hoes. Y'all can ride in prison for the rest of your fucking life. And it just got...
Remember what I told you about composure?
Worse from here. Astronomically worse, to be precise.
Proceeds to try and murder Zuko the next day.
We end up figuring out later on that Azula was the one who came up with the plan to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom when Sozin's comet comes. And when it's time for the plan to be enacted, Ozai's like, you know what? Azula, you're not coming with me. So Azula was obviously hurt. She started questioning him. Excuse me? It was my plan, Dad. What the fuck? Stop treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat.
Woo! Said stop treating. I'm not. Well, she did say something like that. She did. I'm not Zuko.
It was my plan, Dad. What the fuck? Stop treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat. Bitch, what did you just say to me? Oh, I'm sorry. But nah, this man Ozai ends up making her Fire Lord. And now since Azula is high in power now, she decided to become high on life.
She just decided to break.
Because from this point forward, she is cracked out. She is on the brink of breaking her sanity. She doesn't trust absolutely anybody anymore. After all her friends betrayed her dad hoeing her on her plan, and basically being neglected by her mama. She was off a perk. Look at this, bro. She got these servants touching her up, scrubbing her feet, getting her nails done and everything ready for her coronation. She got this poor girl serving her cherries. But this poor girl was just the first victim of the banish spree. Look at this. She eating the cherries. She like, bitch, what the fuck is this? A cherry pit princess? Uh-huh. And what the fuck would have happened if I swallowed that shit? Oh, you could have choked? Dun-dun-dun-dun. You're correct, Captain Obvious. So you know what happens next, right? Am I fired? No. You're banished. Get the hell out of my palace and get the fuck out of my country. Hell no. The hell are y'all hoes looking at? These feet ain't gonna scrub themselves. But nah, it got worse than this. She banished all her Dai agents because they was 5 minutes late to her meeting. She banished every single servant and one of the old ass ladies that was basically one of her mentors. And then this is where she was really cracked out. She out here trying to put her hair up and she started fighting with her hair. She was like, all right, hair, you wanna fight me, huh? You want to square up?
This is game time.
Her hair off. Look at her, bro.
Girl was gone. Like I said, remember that composure? It is no longer existent. That little sly smile she had all the time, gone. This bitch is cracked out. She don't know what's happening. Don't trust nobody. She's just, this is what happens when you have strong emotions and then you just start doing shit. You don't take a second to think about anything. You just start to do. Stop doing that. If you do that, don't do that. When you're in a high emotional situation, you just need to bunker down and settle. Don't start making decisions. Okay? All right, we move.
She looks like she has taken every single drug on the market. She got split ends, bags under her eyes. Shawty looks like she has not bathed in days.
Nobody wants that problem.
She started having a schizophrenic episode talking to her mama in the mirror. She was like, what the fuck are you doing here, bitch?
Azula, didn't I teach you to say no to drugs?
And she's just talking to her mama, well, talking to herself, and she just throws the brush and breaks the mirror. Oh, Lord have mercy, bro. This is why I started this series. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the peak of Azula's madness. As Azula's about to be crowned Fire Lord, Zuko pulls up to get it back in blood. After being manipulated, deceived, and mentally tortured by his sister his entire life. So Azula
"It's
says,
time."
I challenge you to Agni Kai, aka
Oh
Oh my god! What is that?
So these two get ready to duel. Azula is looking absolutely cracked out right now.
Oh,
So
God.
they start bending and put on one of the
And even that's why Zuko took the challenge, because it was supposed to be they were just gonna go get her. They were just gonna go handle that. But Zuko was like, you know what? Any other day, I probably wouldn't be able to take her, but she look a little fucking crazy right now. Like, look at her eye, look at her hair. That girl is gone right now. Hold up, I might be able to do this. Wait, sit back, sit back, sit back.
greatest light shows of all time. This entire fight was beautiful. Brought
Yeah.
a tear to my eye back in 08. But Azula was looking hella down.
Why you do that to me? 08? God. It was that long. It was that long ago. It was that long ago. I remember watching this show. Why you have to do that to me? Why'd you have to date it, bro? Like, why'd you have to put a date on it, man? I'm in high school at this time. Hooey. All right, we move.
I'm bad this entire fight because since her mental state is literally scrambled eggs right now, she was actually getting cooked because she couldn't fight right. So Zuko ended up knocking her down, and then he started provoking her. He was like, hey, where the lightning at, ho? But this was the biggest mistake he made. She said, oh, you want to see lightning, nigga? So she
But
started.
even in that, like, you gotta understand, this is still who you dealing with, composure or not. This is still who you dealing with, and she gonna do the underhanded snake regardless. And that's where he fucked up.
charging that hoe up and said, let me shoot this at Katara. So he shoots it at her, and Zuko ends up taking the shot. And that man is done, bro. GG's. Then Katara tried to come over, but Azula shoots another bolt at her, and the insanity meter is already at the peak
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
But now this
It
shit
is.
is overflowing. Her
Yeah,
brain is
she
scrambled.
done.
She out
She
here
done.
moving like a COD zombie. Look at her, bro. She's just fucking around and just shooting lightning now. Katara was really out here surviving a horror movie, but she was like, nah, bro, I gotta stop her now, or we all dying. So she leads her crazy ass over to the gutter and freezes her right before she blows off her head and chained her ass up and put down this crazed tyrant. And look at her, bro. This is just
Look, yeah.
she just had to
Break
let it all
that.
out.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I kind of felt bad for her,
You
but at the same time, I'm like, what?
There's a part of you, just because of their upbringing and things like that, there's a part of you, small part, that's gonna feel some type of way for Azula, but at the end of the day, bro, she had to go.
her ass the fuck up. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we see, the meter for patient 001 has filled to the brim. It is maxed out. And this was not the end of her shenanigans. Now, I haven't read any of these Avatar comics, but I heard that Zuko actually put her ass in a asylum. Look at her, she in a straitjacket and everything.
Yeah, I haven't read any of the comics. I know nothing beyond the show.
And apparently she was out here kidnapping kids? Hell nah.
Oh, God.
Patient 001, get comfortable. You'll be here for a minute. Because as long as I'm here, you'll be locked in to the asylum.
All right, yo, hey, that was dope. We watched that dope here, W new series. Appreciate it. Yeah, CJ definitely did that one for us. But yeah, nah, that bitch was crazy. She was out here forever loving mine, and he gave it to us in glorious fashion and let us know that facts all up and down that hoe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely gonna be locked into this new series. I wonder if he's gonna. I wonder, is he done with the Black Air Force Energy one, or is it he's just on this one right now? We may get back to that later. I don't know. But yeah, man, facts were spoken. That's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.